Rogol Zaar is proving to be the strongest opponent that Superman has ever come up against, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and could an alliance with General Zod help save Earth? Well, let's hop into Superman issue number 5 and find out. Alrighty then, so as the comic opens up, we are on General Zod's planet, and honestly, I'm pretty surprised that Brian Michael Bendis remembered that Zod and his family were trying to colonize a planet right now. Zod calls together a meeting of all the remaining Kryptonians in the galaxy, the House of L, which shows Superboy and Lois there, which obviously goes to show that this isn't taking place right now in time, as well as the House of Kandor, which doesn't make much sense to me because didn't the Bottle City get smashed by Rogol Zaar, so shouldn't there be no more Kandorians around? Never mind. Zod has called all the Kryptonians there to his new planet to try and bury the hatchet. He says that he wants to rebuild the once great glory of the Kryptonian Empire, and the only way to do that is if they let go of old grudges and work side by side. Before Zod can get an answer to this hypothetical question, though, his planet comes under attack by Rogol Zaar, who makes good on his threats to eliminate all Kryptonians in the universe. As you might have guessed, none of this is actually real, and Zod is only having a prophetic vision about future destruction of the Kryptonian race at the hand of Rogol Zaar. Well, geez, isn't that fitting and convenient that a dream literally got General Zod up to speed on everything that's been going on with Rogol Zaar. It's at that moment, too, Zod's son gets a message over the space internet about Earth going missing. And speaking of Earth, what's happening there? Well, Superman's still getting his bell rung by Rogol Zaar. He figures now is the time to make a tactical retreat. Rogol and his forces don't give chase, though. As far as they're concerned, Superman is trapped like a rat in the Phantom Zone with them. The Earth might be saved, but the Man of Steel's time is quickly running out. And while we're on the subject of Earth, we once again segue over to Adam Strange, who was left in the lurch when Earth seemingly disappeared. Zod shows up and uses his advanced Kryptonian vision to help Adam track down the planet that the Atom had shrunk in the previous issue to get it through the Phantom Zone breach. The Earth returns to its regular size and everyone is pretty stoked to not be dead. Zod goes to the heroes at Star Labs and asks to be shot with the Phantom Zone projector. How Zod is exactly 100% sure Superman and Rogol Zaar are inside the Phantom Zone is beyond me. Oh, I guess he dreamt that too, huh? Still, I must admit the idea of a Zod who actively wants to save the Earth and help Superman out is pretty damn interesting in its own right. Now elsewhere, Superman licks his wounds and thinks over the possibility of killing Rogol Zaar and putting an end to his reign of terror once and for all. You might be a couple steps ahead there, Big Blue. If you can't even win in a fight against Rogol Zaar, I don't know why you're wondering whether or not it's right to kill him. Oh, but he sees a vision of Ma and Pa Kent to remind him that this is a test, son. Be the best you can be. Don't kill that horrible monster. And that proves to be more than a satisfactory answer for Superman, who once again goes to confront Rogol Zaar. And for a split second here, this comic actually seems like it might have approached an interesting idea. You see, Superman theorizes out loud that perhaps the reason that Rogol Zaar is so royally pissed at the entire Kryptonian race is that the Kryptonians might have destroyed his home planet once upon a time. But no, we don't actually learn anything about Zaar. He shoots this idea down right away, saying, "What? No, that's stupid. Don't think that. Why are you being stupid? Stop being so stupid. Let's fight." A fight that Zaar is very, very confident that he's going to win if Superman won't even pull out all the stops to kill him. And yeah, it's true, the Man of Steel won't stoop to Rogol Zaar's murderous level, but you know who will? General Zod, though. You know who has a stake in keeping the Kryptonian race alive and ticking? General Zod does. And you know who swoops on into the rescue as the comic ends? Yep, that's right, it's General Zod, everybody. So that was Superman number 5, everybody, and it was alright. It's everything I've come to expect from a Brian Michael Bendis Superman story so far. Mainly there's a lot of flash, lots of things happen, but I have very little reason to be invested in what's happening on the page. I will take my hat off to Bendis, though. He does actually write a fairly interesting General Zod. I like the idea of an aging megalomaniac who thinks, man, you know what, if I want to keep my race going, I'm gonna have to make some concessions down the line. It is kind of annoying that almost 2 volumes worth of stories in and Bendis still refuses to explain anything about Rogol Zaar here in this main Superman book. If you want that information, apparently you gotta go read Supergirl. I'm all for having mysterious villain, but it's hard to truly get invested in a foe whose only motivation that we know so far is, boy, I don't like them Kryptonians. Ultimately, I'd give this one a 6 out of 10. I'm Cape Jewel, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Jewel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, you know what? If you're in the market for a good comic book trade, might I recommend using my link down in the description? That's right, through Book Depository, not only will you get an amazing deal and not have to pay for shipping and handling, but anything you buy via my Book Depository link actually goes to support me and the channel. So you win, I win, everybody wins, right? And until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you for watching, and I will be continuing to make comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye-bye.